And welcome back to my channel. This is Charlotte. Are you ready for another index card fun idea? We have this little guy here. Sorry, had to take a drink. It's a cute make today. We have a belly band. I did use a wax seal simply because I've got a couple wax seals left over that I made. This is a great scrap buster type of an idea. So if we take this off, easily fits in a pocket, but when we open it up, look what we've got. Yep, look. Just like that. Isn't that so cute? Great writing space. It is kind of a just a little surprise. So nothing difficult to make for all of you out there that don't like a difficult make. You can sit with your scraps and just bust these out several at a time. So we're gonna start with an index card. Now I am using the large index cards. I've not used the smaller or the standard index card in quite a while now because I have these and thought we'd work them off. It's an 8 by, I believe, 6, or is it 5? 8 by 5, and I think they come from Walmart, I want to say. Sometimes you can find these at the dollar store. So that's what we are using today. I really don't know how well this would work with a standard. It just would be pretty tiny. So before we get started, I would appreciate if you would subscribe so you don't miss anything. And if you definitely would give me a thumbs up, that helps me so much. I'm trying to grow this channel. It's slow going, and I want to see if we can get into the double digits here this year. So guys, you don't want to miss tomorrow's video because tomorrow I am showing the February journal kits, and there are only 4. They will be listed tomorrow as well, so stay tuned for those. Meanwhile, you're going to take your index card and you're going to fold it in half lengthwise. And you're going to try to get it as even as you can, but it's not critical. Just like that. And we are, yep, we're going to just go around and ink this. Some of it's going to be hidden, but it's just going to kind of show you where the lines are. And I'm going to do both sides, and you can see it's pretty quick. We're going to do this in under a minute. There'll be just a little bit more inking, but not a big deal. So there, we're already done with that. So then, once you have that, what we're going to do is my first fold is 2 inches. That's based on nothing. That really is, I wanted the more folds, the better. That's what I was going for, was as many folds as I could get. And in the future, you're going to understand where this idea came from. I just have to figure it out. Have to figure out how to do what it is I want to do. But I'm just going to put my ruler at the 2-inch mark. And I'm just going to kind of crease this so I can do that fold. You can do more, you can do less, but the base of your little, now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, this looks larger than 2 inches. I probably did. Looks like I may have done 2.5 on this. I don't think, no, I didn't, because this is going to be larger than the, I think I probably did. Yeah, I probably did close to 2 1/4 or 2.5. We're doing 2 inches on this one. You do what you want to do, but we are going to go close to whatever. I'm not going to measure this. I'm not taking it to the scoreboard. This is how I did it. It's not that big of a deal. So I don't want you to get caught up in that because it doesn't matter. I just took an easy fold, an easy number. So this is what's going to adhere to your cardstock. So this is your first fold. Then I want to be able to see when I fold again that that is an index card. So when I fold back, I am going to just fold like this so that I can see I've got an index card there. Hopefully that makes sense. See, this is what I wanted right here. And then I'm going to fold again. And I want to see that, I want to see this. I don't want it to be even or level. I want to be able to see what's underneath. And so I'm going to go and I'm going to ink this just like that. So we're going to have this kind of like an accordion, and then we're going to fold it back again. And I want to be able to see that. And I can already tell that this is different from the other one. And I'm wondering why I got an extra fold out of this. And it is because, yeah, I got an extra fold out of this, which I'm happy about. I want the extra fold because I wanted the more folds, the better. So it's not going to matter how yours turns out. If you have one more fold or if you have one less fold, it doesn't matter. I just wanted as many folds out of this as I could get. And I'm not going to ink where the folds are, because if you're going to write in this, I don't want that ink up and down. I don't want you to have to write over the ink. So I'm just doing the edges. I did the folds on the white side, but I am not doing the folds on the line side. So you do what you like. But this is going to go down. This is going to fold just like this. So I'm going to give this a crease. So when this is going to get put down, this is going to open up like this. Just like that. And you can see all my folds are different sizes, and that's okay. That's what I wanted. So now we have to adhere this to something. And once again, I'm using scraps, and I'm thinking, yes, I can fit it on. I'm going to go this way. Now on this one, you'll see what I mean right there. See how we ended up there with the white? This first fold was just to give you a reference. That was 2.5. Then this second fold was almost 2 1/4. And then this was 1 7/8. And then this little one was 1 1/4. It isn't going to matter. I didn't want them even, and you can see how different this is, because look at how much space is here versus how this looks. There's no right or wrong. It's just whatever you want, however you want this to look, but there's no right or wrong. I just wanted to be able to use the entire index card, and I wanted it to have an accordion fold like this. So when this is adhered, this is how it goes. So you've got all this space here for writing, and you tuck this in a little pocket or a tuck. You're never gonna know that this is here. This is gonna be a great surprise to whatever journal it's in. Or Happy Mail. This would make a great little Happy Mail. You can see it's small. It can go in a small envelope and be on its way. So I'm going to use a glue stick on the back of this, and I am thinking I could leave more room. You could butt this all the way up and make it fit exactly, or leave room, and I think I'm going to leave a little bit of room just to play around with the idea and see what we can do. But I am going to use a glue stick. I don't think we have to have the glue, the wet glue, although you can use a wet glue, you can use score tape, whatever you want to do, however you want yours to be. And I think I'm gonna just leave something at the bottom, something at the top, and on the side. We can put the glue away because that's all that we needed it for. So you're gonna open this like this. And I am going to get the cutter out so that I'm assured I have a straight line here. So let's see where we want to be. Maybe about like that. What is that, like 1/4 of an inch? Maybe not quite 1/4 of an inch. So you can round your corners if you want. Let's go ahead, let's ink this. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm very, very excited to show you my February journal kit, and I need to get going on March. And I've got March's pretty much done, but yeah, I find myself always working on it later and adding and changing, and it's just really, really fun. I did hear from one person that did reserve and did receive the February kit. She was absolutely amazed, absolutely loved it, and was very happy. So the other one is in the mail as of today. So we'll see what happens. Now I'm using a plain piece of cardstock here, so we're gonna have to decorate it, aren't we? I didn't on that one, but I am gonna use the same. This is a 1/2 inch for the belly band, so let's measure that out, and I am just gonna go just around like this with it's a piece of scrap. Cut this off. And we are going to glue this. And one thing that I didn't think about, I mean, it's just ridiculous. When I was putting the wax seal on that one, I'm using the glue gun. And I melted the heart right off with the glue gun because it was too hot. Just, I mean, really kind of ridiculous, guys, for real. So if you are using a glue gun with your wax seals, just know that, I mean, I shouldn't even have to say anything because it should be obvious, but yeah, I just melted the inside of that little wax seal and had to take it off and start over again. So, kind of crazy. Come on, Charlotte. Boy, all the cold weather, you guys. All the snow. I know Sherry's got snow. And I don't think she and Charlie are leaving the house. I think that they're kind of buried inside and waiting it out. So, all right. So this is what you're going to have. Just some cuteness. You're going to open this up. Look at this, guys. And you're going to pull this. Now, I am going to put, I think I do want one. Let's see if one will fit because I don't want it to hang off a tab. I don't want it hanging off the edge. I don't want you to see it, in other words. So let's see if I can find a pair that go together. That's the one thing. I guess I could. That looks like it might be the same. So, yeah, I think so. So we're going to put that in there and we're going to ink it. Let's make sure it's going to fit first. Oh, I don't know if I want to use that. Let's see. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do, it's the other side of this one. Yeah, I'll just do that. They're a little bit, don't want to use that. Okay, yeah, I don't want to use that one. So we're going to use these two. And you don't have to put a tab. And if you don't have a tab cutter, you know, you could just take any piece of paper, take a scrap like this, fold it in half, and you've got yourself a tab. So you don't need anything fancy to do this. You work with what you've got. It's the whole idea. Let's just work with what we have. But if you have tabs, then this is a good way to use them. So let's do this. So we need the glue. Let's make sure this is going to work. So if I put that there, you're not going to see it. So yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to glue this down. Okay. And I'm going to have it come in just a little bit because I don't want it sticking out too far. That looks even. So we'll glue this one down. Figure out what we're going to do to the front. You can make the front as fancy as you want. Get your ephemera out and just have fun with it. See where we're at. Yeah, I like that. So when you pull this out of a pocket and you open this up, look at how cute this is. Oh my goodness. Yep, I love that. So now we're going to take our little belly band, and we could put a little bit of lace. I think I want it going this way though. We could put a little bit of lace on here. How cute would that be? I'm not going to simply because of the male, but a little piece of lace on there, even a dangle. I think I would love to do a little dangle, maybe a bow, and a little dangle off of that would be adorable. I guess we could do that, but I'm sitting here thinking, oh, what do I have in stickers? I wasn't planning on having to decorate a front. So let's see, I could get out some washi. Do I have anything here that would work? I think that's too long, but this will work. So let's, because we want to use what we've got, let's use this sticker here. Hearts, but it's not necessarily Valentine's. This could be on anything. Yes, it says love, but I mean, we're going to love all year round, right? So it doesn't have to be. Put that on there like that, just so we have a little something something. I think it's important. We could leave it plain. We could have just put a couple washi tapes on there, but I think we can do this. And then I think we will. We've got two different pinks. And I think I'm going to use this one. Okay, so we've got that one left over. Scraps. I didn't know. I was thinking about using this one. It's plain, basically plain on the other side. We don't need that. So now I do have my glue gun plugged in, and I'm just going to put just enough to know I'm not going to get on the outside of the belly band, and just let it cool down just for a second. I'll take a drink while it's doing that. I don't want to lose this by melting it. So put this on. I don't feel any heat coming through. We have a great giveaway this week because there's two people whose addresses I didn't get. So yeah, fun, fun. So there it goes. You can put words up here, but guys, look at how cute this is. So you would put this in a pocket. Somebody would take this out. Look at that. Look at that. It's just cute. Yeah, an adorable, adorable make. I'm really happy with this. Do you guys realize that this is my 3rd year of index cards? Weekly index cards. That's a long time, guys, that I have been doing this. A long time. So there's our make for today. We've got some giveaways. These two are uh, no addresses. And then we've got these guys. We actually have 4. So this is going to be a fun giveaway. And let's start with this one. I think this might be the oldest. This was the one that opened up like this with Christina's gnomes. Christina's got Easter gnomes. I just want to put out there that Christina has so graciously donated the gnome packet for the journal kits in April, which are an Easter theme. So every kit will have Easter gnomes in it. So thank you so much, Christina. I really, really appreciate that. So let's give this away. So how about, we don't want to miss anybody. If you want to be a part of the Friday giveaway, you need to be a subscriber. You need to leave a comment in one of the Friday giveaways, and you need to make sure you go on my Etsy link, go into messages, and let me have your address. Otherwise, it's not going to happen, guys, because they sit here and they pile up, and that has happened. So we've got TBRS Spirit. Now, when I come up with something like this, I don't know what your name is. So if you are watching, I don't know if I have your address. I will go into my Etsy messages and I will look for it. But if it's not there, I need for you, if you are watching, I need for you to make sure that I know who you are, because you have a name, but I can't tell what it is from this. So please hop over and just make sure I've got it. All right, remember this make? So fun. These guys open easier if you fold them, instead of opening them flat like this. If you fold them and then open them, because sometimes they have a, if they're not cut just exactly, sometimes they might stick just a tiny little bit. So if you fold it like that and then open it, it's going to be way easier. Like this one sticks just a tiny bit right there in that corner, but still super, super fun. So how about this goes to Brenda Clark. All right, Miss Brenda, I will get this cutie patootie to you next week. And then we've got these guys. Remember, we did the same thing here, but we did larger on these. So let's start with this guy here. And once we get through all our names, I will go in and take names from the next comments, and we just keep on going. So Gloria Skipper. Okay, Gloria, I will check and see. I don't know that I have your address. So if I don't, this is a giveaway next week, guys. It's just the way, you know, I'm not trying to be hard or mean or anything like that, but I like these to be out. Keep them moving. So, yeah, I've got to have your address or it's just not going to work. Okay, Diane Rosales. All right, sweetheart, this is coming to you, and I know I've got your address. I know that for a fact. Get this under there so I don't lose it. So we can get it under here. It's pretty tight. There we go. And then we've got these two. So let's go with the red heart. And we are going to Sherry S. All right, Miss Sherry. This is coming your way. And last one for this week is going to Phyllis Maroney. All right, Miss Phyllis is back getting chemo, so hopefully this will brighten Phyllis's day. Okay, guys, except for one or two of those, hopefully they will have a home. I really, really hope that you enjoyed this idea. And stay tuned for tomorrow. You don't want to miss the February journal kit, guys. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe, stay warm. Big hugs, everyone. Bye.